All right, you guys, we'll review a little bit what we did in class. So one, when I'm in side position, generally, I don't really care how you start, but normally I'm going to be more kind of controlling his head. Because if I can control his head, it makes getting him out much easier. I don't want to be just casual, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull him tight to me, live toes, elbows as close to my elbow as I can get there, okay? My weight's sitting down, I'm sitting down on him. I have him under me, not pushing him like this, all right? So once I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and take my mount. Bang, hand over hand. I like this hand on top, so if he tries to tip me, turn me, something crazy, I can reach out easy, okay? Head down near his, knee over, and then drive up. This puts his neck out of alignment. My shin is holding his hips down. And then I can ensure that I have his arm away from his body, which is good for me. And then knee travels to mat, windshield wiper out, control, okay? Now my focus on this, at this point, he could try to roll me suddenly. So generally what I try to do is I go ahead and take some pressure off of his head and start pressuring this way. So that if he does begin to roll, it's fairly easy for me to maneuver, okay? So I'm not that worried about it. My bigger concern is that as I take mount, I want to be sloppy with the legs, okay? So from here to here, whether I get his arm or not, don't really care. It's great if I do. Pressure, chest over face, head going up, boom. And then once I have this, whatever he does with that arm is up to him. Now, real quick, we didn't do this in class, he may overhook my arm really hard. Don't try to fight it. I'm going to take my shoulder, dip it toward the mat, and take it out. Now I've got his head. Okay? So we're mounted either way. We're going to go back though in time where everything was great. As we were doing this, he brought his hand back to his head. He didn't love it. Yeah, he was like, no, no, no. Okay, so here we are. This situation, I'm going to think of my wrists crossing one another. See that? This allows me to get my chin outside of his elbow. So my goal here is to put my chin just outside of his elbow. It hooks. So when he goes to move it, it's very hard for him. And I kind of have his hips under control. If at any point you think he may tip you, catch yourself and start over. When I'm mounted on someone, pressure. I don't just sit on my knees. He carries the weight. My knees are off the floor. All right, I'm going to take some pressure off of him for demo. I've gotten here. Now I want to adjust. So I want to make sure this is good and tight. So my problem is I have shoulder on his face. So with shoulder on his face, what I'm going to do is adjust myself backwards. What I do is take both of my feet and I'm hooking them right there at the butt, where his butt and his thighs meet. And I'm going to scoot backwards. As I scoot backwards, my head to the mat. If I think I need to adjust some more, I'll adjust some more. Head to the mat. Then I trace a line. Forehead on the floor, up to his ear. Windshield wiper over to the side, and as I drop, we're going to start to choke. So I'm going to loosen up on him, so I have to use two hands. If you do it right, you can do it with one hand. Here, I make an S grip, tight, walk. Okay? So that's going to be your choke, arm triangle, head and arm choke, whatever you want to call it. If you want to see it again, that's what fast forward and slow motion is.